I'm not that late this time. Just uploaded a video today and I'm recording another one. Good at this. I'm not bad at this thing. And we're back. Alrighty, which way were we going? We going backwards now? We going forwards? No, I think we're going forwards. No. I think we're going backwards. Yeah, this seems new. Okay. Last time, we became increasingly suspicious about. Oh no. Yeah. I think we passed through there last time. Became increasingly suspicious of everything. And we almost, well, we did let Anthony die once, but we saved him the second time, and that's all that matters. We're only going with the timelines that count. Oh, I could have dodged that. It's freaking this thing again. Yeah, Anthony got attacked. Speak of the devil. Anthony got attacked by this guy. And we saved him narrowly, but then this thing dove into some lava. This thing has become a bit of a nemesis, a reoccurring nemesis to us at the moment. Which I kind of like. Makes it feel less mindless like the other creatures and more like it's a little vindictive. Oh, please. Okay. Oh wait, you gotta go under, because if you jump on top of it, it knocks you off. Cool. Reminds me of the freaking Godskin dudes from Elden Ring with stretchy arms. Those guys are nasty. Whoa. Aye. Gosh dang it, my hand's already cramping up trying to do a bunch of movement on the D-pad. Just using a controller like this was not built for my massive meaty claws. This thing's still frozen. Maybe I can. Oh, hello, Samus? What do you? Hello? Oh, he's outside of it. Oh. No. See, here's our first mistake. Nobody's dead unless you watch them die, and even then, it's kind of up in the air, but that guy's not dead yet. Oh. He'll be back. They always come back. Yeah, then we have to head to the geothermal plant or whatever. Oh no, everybody else is, because Adam gave them orders to. But Adam told us to keep trying to hunt down that monster. We have lost a lot of people at this point. Oh, it's this guy. We are like way stronger. Oh my gosh. I killed that guy in 2 charge shots and a missile? Jeez. It's kind of brutal. Oh. Am I here to get some goodies? Oh, I'm underneath. Hmm. Ow. Oh, I thought I froze the other guy. Okay. No, can't go in the vent there. Ow. Uh, I made mistakes. Oh. Oh right, yeah, we got a bunch of power-ups last time too. We got a grappling hook. We got new beams. Got the wave beam. I think. Is that it? Let's see. Yeah, we got the diffusion beam. No, we got the wave beam. It was the wave beam. And the grapple beam. Then we got we already had that. Oh yeah, just those two things. I don't know why I feel like, oh well, we got like more another energy tank and things like that, I suppose. Hold on now. Well, I can't grab a hook from here? Oh, am I just stuck here now? Okay. Whatever. I'm wondering, it was a power-up. Right here? Well, it's not on the map here because I'm a floor above. It's a little hard to read the maps. I don't have like, because the actual rooms are multiple levels, tall and stuff. It's a little hard to read the. Oh man, it's so dark. Must have been back down there. I'll have to get it when I do a fan of the areas when I'm at the end. Because I will be 100%ing the game, because there is some secret, interesting things, if you actually 100% it, that aren't just like some, oh, Samus took off her suit. Holy crap. I guess you can just sit here in first person and wail on people too. That's interesting. Oh. Oh, dang. I didn't even need to blow it up with a missile, just straight up blew it off. Oh, that needs super missiles though, right? Yeah. I wonder how super missiles, I don't remember how super missiles work now. Because, like, they would work differently. At least seeing a way to do anything about that. Okay. Let's go forward that way. Okay, well, I'll save at least. It doesn't look like there's any way to get any of these power-ups over here yet still. Unless I'm just blind. They might be kind of... They might be hidden in kind of archaic ways. Like that's possible. I don't think I was supposed to go this way either. No, I wanted to go back up and around. Okay, well, I'll see if I can get the power buzz over here first. Ow. Damn it. She's just sitting there. Up ahead. At least you don't have to worry about a giant lava whale. We killed that guy. You do fight a lot of unique... It actually reminds me of Zero Mission in that sense. You just fight a lot of unique... just have a lot of unique enemy encounters and bosses and things. Even more so than... Oh, no, actually, Super Metroid had a lot of unique encounters and things. Oh, it's a grapple hook. I understand. Actually, wait a minute. No, wait a minute. There's just a... Oh, right. We were like... I think what was happening was... I think the lava whale was chasing me, so I had to keep running. So I just completely missed that one. But then what's this? If I fall, am I dead? Not that I think I could fall doing this. Could be wrong. Oh, this is the way to go. I'm actually going the right way by doing this. Well, at least I got a... I managed to pick up one item at least. No thanks, gang. There's simply no reason for me to fight you, so I'm choosing not to. Oh, unless didn't it say it reveals things on the maps if you... I think it might have said it reveals items on the maps if you clear out rooms. I don't know what that means. Ow. Okay, we'll test this out. See what the fastest way to do it is. well. It's not... It does not seem to have triggered anything. Mayhaps I wasted my time. And yours? No, yeah. Maybe that's just that the doors are locked. I like how it locks the door, like you have to save. Might as well just have put auto-saving in at that point. Well, I guess it kind of did auto-saving. Okay. Well, here's the thing though, right? It says straight line. But how straight is this straight line? Oh. Oh, that's the thing we were hunting. Oh. It evolved again. Sheesh. No comment on this? Oh man, it's just like how graphic it is. It's really kind of disturbing. Although this doesn't make any sense. This is implying that the spine was going along the stomach of it, and that the rib cage was on top. But you know what? I mean, I understand doing it this way for the sake of getting that really cool freaking shot. But that means this thing is now something else, which is scary. Boy. Okay. We got some platforming. That needs super missiles. The door locked behind us. Oh. Just like that? Okay. That's like the second energy tank they just gave to us outright. Whatever. I mean, I guess to be fair, the only things that have been particularly hidden have been like a couple of energy tank parts and an accelerator or two. Everything's been pretty quick. I mean, not quick, easy to find. Oh. I think I know what this scene is. I think I remember this because it's... Well, I'll just let it play.
Seven, get out the way!
Oh.
Man, can't see a thing in here. We gotta clear out. Where's the exit at?
The exit? Oh. Well, that's unfortunate. Oh, come on, we know what that is, though.
Duck. This ain't good. Well, only one thing to do, huh? Let's tear this thing up.
Wait, Anthony. Leave this one to me. Don't waste your plasma.
Can't seem to...
Samus, blast the eruption port to get the magma flowing.
Let's see. Eruption flow? Oh. Aha.
Use your super missiles.
Thanks, Adam. Thanks, Dad. Dad, can I take the super missiles out tonight? I promise I'll bring them back safe. Okay. Ups missile damage. Uses 5 per shot. Okay, that's how they did it. You hold when locked on. So when you would use a normal missile, you hold it down and charge it. Oh. Oh, we're getting the fancy cutscene.
Samus, do you copy? Samus! Samus, use your plasma beam! No! What's your status?
It can't be!
Samus, do you read me?
Oh.
Samus!
It's the delete.
Let her go!
Oh, good freaking shot though, Anthony.
Hey! Hey, Pop! Don't you know how to treat a lady? Man, you got no style. I think I gotta teach you a lesson about settling. Come on!
Anthony! Don't do it!
Oh, okay, Anthony. Oh, the music, though. Oh, the music, though. Okay, listen, all right? We're gonna have to talk about that entire sequence. But first, let's just take in this lovely moment, and this lovely, lovely remix. And let's kick Ridley's ass again, because, Criminy, how many times do I have to keep teaching you this lesson, old man? Well, actually, he's pretty young now. No wonder they gave us an energy tank and an accelerator. Oh. Yeah, we got the plasma beam and super missiles at the same time? Woo! He's got some sort of shield. There we go. Oh, I actually had to scan to get his health bar, too. I feel like, oh, my beams go through him when he's up there. Ouch. Oh, that actually really could have hurt. Oh, you can look at his skin. You can, like, see it burning off, though, because of the plasma shots. That's really good. Oh, no. Oh, that was worth it. Worth the hit. Oh, that can't be it though, right? I actually don't remember. Oh, he looks pretty screwed up, but I don't know. Yeah, you better run. I did kind of kick his butt. It kind of wasn't even
I wondered
close.
if Anthony was conscious as he hit bottom. Unbearable thoughts welled up in me, making me want to get as far away as I could. I regretted not being able to protect him. And I regretted thinking, even for a moment, that he would betray me or fail to come to my aid at the expense of his own safety.
I mean, okay, when somebody points a gun at you, regardless of who they are, I can understand having a split-second reaction of like, oh, hey, somebody's pointing a gun at you. You didn't know it was Anthony? Like, come on. Oh, but, oh, yeah. Yeah, he's probably dead. Okay, so let's talk about all of that. Okay, let's hash it out. First off, Anthony's awesome. Freaking Adam getting up like he's about to leave, and then turning around, you hear the gunshot, and his like earpiece flies out. That's great. I mean, I do love that whole sequence from the perspective of like it's when everything hits the fan kind of moment, right? It's all the bad things all at once. The creature evolved into not Ridley per se, but like another Ridley, and that's horrifying. It's a really intense moment. We lost potentially 2 people there. Samus might be just alone with, it might just be her, Madeline, Ridley, Madeline, well, the science lady. Spoilers, I guess. I mean, I feel like we can all, it's safe to assume that was Madeline, right? I think she might have even said it. Nothing to do. It's all the way down here. Oh. Boom. That's why you gotta fall down pits. Oh. I mean, like, it's potentially just Samus, the scientist, Ridley, and then the traitor, right? Which is not a good combination to be left of people to be left alone with. I think the reveal that thing was that tiny little white weird creature that seemed super, super aggressive and pissed off at us all the time, and that was trying to get us to like kill things for it to feed on. I think the reveal that it grew into a Ridley, presumably because they had Ridley's DNA, and they were like, hey, that would be a great weapon if we got it on our side. I think that's great. I think the idea that regardless of if you homebrew a Ridley, he will hate everybody just as much as the original. it's like the idea that it's like built into his DNA, I think is kind of amazing. But you know what I don't think is amazing is manufacturing drama. Manufacturing tension by forcing traits in our main character that she has never displayed before. When has Samus been afraid of literally anything? Oh, I think this gets us another... It does. We got another energy tank. Yeah, I might do a quick sprint through and see if we can't get these other things while we're here. That'll help too, because I think we need to go back up. And I need to talk about this. Let's talk about that, alright? That's the really big moment where everybody really... Forget all the monologuing, forget listening to some random dude's orders, and actively choosing to not use her full arsenal in dire situations. Forget all that, right? Her looking at... Really? Alright. Never mind. The moment she freezes up at the mere sight of Ridley, it doesn't... Since when has Samus been afraid of Ridley? Maybe when she was a kid. I know Ridley is part of her backstory from way back when she was a kid, right? Did Ridley kill her parents? Does it go that far? I don't actually remember. But regardless, as far as where she's at now, regardless of what the past is, right? Where she's at right now as a person, as a character, does that make sense? When has she ever been afraid of Ridley? When has she ever been afraid of anything? We have watched her at this point, right? Let's even add the Prime games in as canon, right? Which take place in between like 1 or 2 or 2 and Super Metroid, I think. Let's take all that into account. She has fought Ridley before this moment. She has fought Ridley like 7 or 8 times. And you're telling me this time, this is the time where it's too much? And not even just Ridley. How many times has she fought all of these things? Look at all the horrifying things we've been fighting since we got on this space station. Now I get Ridley has, she has a past with Ridley, but that past with Ridley they're like rivals. They have like a vendetta against each other. Ridley keeps trying to kill the heck out of Samus, and Samus keeps kicking his ass. That's the dynamic. She rises. Every single time Ridley comes back up, she has risen to the challenge and destroyed him. Let's just take a look at freaking Samus Returns, right? That last fight with Ridley? Was she scared at any point in that fight? Even when she was about to get killed, she didn't look scared. She kind of just looked pissed off. And here's the thing, right? I'm not saying you can't have characters or female characters even, right? Female protagonists show emotions or show fear, show doubt or fear, or have moments of weakness, right? But there was nothing in that moment to warrant her having that weakness, because that is not a weakness Samus has ever had. You've taken a strong character who has always risen to every challenge she has met, regardless of whether she could feasibly overcome it or not. And she meets it every time. And she does so with zero hesitation. When has she ever hesitated about literally anything she has done? But instead, you like literally, and I can see the vision they were going for, right? They're like, oh yeah, she's gonna see Ridley, her lifetime rival, somebody who should be dead, according to Super Metroid. That was like a canonical "we've killed Ridley" moment, like for reals. I think that was supposed to be actually us killing Ridley for good, not just like maiming him almost to death, like in Samus Returns, and us blasting away. The dude blew up and disintegrated, but when has that ever stopped him? I don't know. I can understand the idea of like, oh, this like lifetime rival who's done so many terrible things to her since she was a child, who's like caused so much terror and stuff. Like, she sees a ghost of her past come back to life, fully resurrected, and then freezes up. I understand the image, and then like flashing from to her as a little girl in front of him, crumpling up in fear. That makes sense. That makes a lot, like I can understand the vision. I can understand a story you could make where that would make sense. But the problem is that would be a different story with different characters. Instead, you tried to do that with this story and this character, and it doesn't work because it doesn't make any sense. Because they already showed a flashback to the ending of Super Metroid. Guess what we did? But you know what they didn't show? Because they probably wanted to sweep that under the rug? The fact that Samus killed Ridley in that game right before going to Mother Brain. So, I'm sorry. Are you telling me that in Super Metroid, when Ridley walks into that room to fight Ridley, when Ridley walks into the room to fight Ridley, ooh, existential. No, when Samus walks into that room to fight Ridley, was she scared then too? Are you implying that every single time Samus has fought Ridley, she has been scared out of her mind? I don't like that. I don't like that idea. I don't like the implication that Ridley causes Samus like paralyzing fear. And I think that's the really big thing, That's why people. I think that's the real moment right there, where this game really got on people's bad side, and I fully understand why. Because that's so bad. It was such a bad choice.
Something was gnawing at me. Communication with Adam had ceased. From the Deleter's point of view, Adam would represent the largest threat. Without question, his life had to be in danger. But it was Adam Malkovich. He wouldn't go down easily. And Adam would already know about the Deleter, so there's no way he would let his guard down. If that was the case, then why couldn't I reach him? What did he think of the unfolding situation, and what was he planning to do next? My racing thoughts started to frustrate me.
Oh, little sneaky. Okay, where are we going back to now? First place? And everything's locked. Everything else is locked up. We don't want to go check on Adam? Unless I was Adam, which could be.
This elevator is bound for Sector 1.
I like getting the over the shoulder perspective in areas where that normally wouldn't happen. It makes it really presents the situation as a little more tense. Yeah, it's really a shame. And then And then I don't know, like but then right after that, they don't like. She doesn't freeze up after that. It only takes her the death of her like one of her only friends to kind of snap her out of it. Gosh. Dang, look at the plasma beam shots though. Nasty. I gotta wonder though. I mean, wow, are we almost done with this game? Are we nearing the end? I'm asking because it seems like we have the strongest gun. We almost have a full health bar worth of energy tanks. Well, what do we got now? Oh, they're different. I mean, I guess that makes sense. Well decked out now. Da, 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 da. There's a grapple hook thing out there. Yeah, but then she snaps out of it immediately, and I don't know, she doesn't even talk about the fact that she froze up? Unless she briefly mentioned it in that long list of things she was beating herself up over. I don't know. It's just, it's not good. It's bad, it's disappointing, it's disheartening, you know? Like, it's really disheartening to see this character, diminished to... like, literally diminished to a crying child. Oh. And yeah, I think it takes away from what a interesting character Samus is. And now obviously a lot of the actual like thoughts and in-depth things about her character come from like external sources, you know, like comics and things like that. But like, I don't know. Games are the best conduit for just these silent powerhouse protagonists. And it's never to say even that like you can't display emotion or depth in a character from it. You can even make the way they stomp around and brood part of it, right? Because like, oh, I'm gonna assume that's Adam. I'm gonna feel like it's a pretty safe assumption. Like in Doom, the two like new ones, right? There's a scene where like people are trying to give Doom Guy the rundown. He doesn't say anything. He just quietly walks across the room. He grabs a dude's he grabs somebody's key card and drags them over to a terminal so he can get something activated. He doesn't say a single thing the whole time. It's so funny. It's such a funny scene because it draws attention to the fact that you are a huge like wall of a person who is dead silent the whole time, and it draws attention to the fact that no, this is how you are to everybody else too. Like, this isn't just a gameplay thing. Like, that is literally what you are to people. It's like even in the new Batman movie. They even pulled it off in that one. For like the first like 30 minutes of that movie, Batman doesn't say hardly anything to anybody. That first scene when he's at the crime scene, he's just standing there. He's huge, he's standing there, he's dressed up like a bat, and he's just staring at everything. He's staring at everyone. Gosh, dang it. It's so good. Silent does not mean no depth, you know? It means you gotta work harder for it. That's what it does mean. You have to work harder for it. You gotta plan it better. If this was like a, I think the biggest problem with how they treated this, right, is that it feels like they're making an origin story when this is like the fourth installment. You know? Like they want Samus to go on an arc when yeah, they want Samus to go on an arc when an arc of like becoming the badass bounty hunter we know she is. We know her as, right? This feels like an origin story. Even though we've already seen her be a badass bounty hunter 3 times now. Wow, I think that really is what the problem is, right? It really is just like they try to do an origin story as a 4th installment that actually takes place after 3 other things. And also, I mean, this is, and just on a personal note too, to be fair, I also just don't like characters, I typically really hate watching characters devolve, you know? I do get that sometimes having a character, go on an arc of self-discovery where they're doubting themselves and stuff. Dang. Well, that's fine. We can just jump across, can't we? Oh, no, are we gonna,
Any objections, Adam?
Oh. Okay, well, that was kind of a weird... So Adam could be dead, Samus. So it was a little weird to say it so sassy-like. Imagine if she was like, any objections, Adam? And then just immediately started sobbing because we're freaking alone. We're alone now. Right, we got 2 things. Sends energy waves out from Samus's body while spin jumping that cause damage to enemies nearby. I'm pretty sure this is a thing, and regardless of what game it's in, I'm pretty sure this ability kills everything all the time. Oh wow, look at that. I let myself go down too far because you don't get height. Man, this it's such a weird ability in everything it's in. Okay, so yeah, you can't rapidly tap it. I think you have to... There's like a timing thing to it. Okay. Yeah, it's not that bad. It's definitely easier in this game than the space jumping in Super Metroid was. It was a little awkward in that game. Yeah, I think that really pins it on the head. This feels like a prequel when it's actually the 4th installment of a series of games. One that came out after, I'm pretty sure, after even the Prime games, which are themselves like an in-between, in themselves act as a prequel to one of the old games themselves, right? Which is also weird. And so in actuality, you actually have 6 games that come before this one. And they're trying to treat this as like a, find out what the events that really, that led to Samus becoming the greatest bounty hunter in space. It's like, no, she already is that at this point. No, you saw she considered it. She considered using the super bomb. Oh. Lady, for Pete's sake.
I'm not a member of the Galactic Federation. I came here because I intercepted the distress call. I'm a bounty hunter. And I know that something is after you. Please, you must believe me. Thank you. I'm Samus Aran. What's your name?
Madeline Bergman.
Oh, that was
Behind
right.
closed doors, the Galactic Federation was trying to create a special forces unit composed of bioweapons. In order to make it happen, they were attempting to create an organization modeled after the space pirates, with the Zebesians at the center.
Why?
But because of a certain presence, the life forms became ferocious. We were no longer able to control them.
By a certain presence. She must have meant Ridley. So you sent out the distress signal, even though it endangered your life?
I had to. I felt there was a real danger here, that if left as is, the Zebesians would continue to evolve and resurrect as real space pirates.
If that danger was real, then the risk of withholding information to protect herself was too great, clearly. And yet, wasn't she the one who set the facility's system to self-destruct? In silence, I praised her courage and sense of responsibility. At the same time, her argument had some holes. Say that the Zebesians, under Ridley's influence, became super aggressive. Would that really lead to the resurrection of the space pirates? Without a malicious force to lead them down that path,
Yeah.
wouldn't they continue to merely follow their instincts?
You just kind of seem like
ultimately
animals.
becoming no more than a swarm of feral creatures? Regardless, it was clear that the Galactic Federation was ready to consign their enormous mistake to oblivion. And that's why they sent a deleter. And as for Madeline and others who knew the secret? But wait, there was another inconsistency in her story. Why Why go to such lengths at all? With just a small flexing of the Galactic Federation's military force, they should have been able to destroy a facility of this scope with ease. So why didn't they?
Actually, there was an even more dangerous plan. Come with me.
Yeah, I mean, that is always, like, really could have just blasted this thing to dust. Nobody would have known. Nobody knew about it anyways.
What?
Yeah, I mean, that makes sense.
Possible. The Metroids were terminated along with Zebes.
Yeah, but you saw signs of them, Samus.
Yes. And the last of them,
Don't say it.
the baby,
Ugh.
met its end above my head.
You're Samus Aran, right? The one who annihilated the space pirates? Metroid remnants were attached to your suit when you returned from Zebes. They were reproduced from a piece of cell structure salvaged by the Federation, and they are in this facility.
And they did that to Samus without even knowing.
I gave your suit a polish so you'd be at least somewhat presentable.
Oh.
And Ridley in the same way.
At first, no one thought that the creature was Ridley. They didn't think it had potential as a bioweapon at all. They raised it like a pet, calling it Little Birdie. Until one day, it attacked one of the researchers and got away.
Oh?
Ridley had played dead and lured the scientist into his cage. What was left? It was a horrible sight.
But in order to control Metroids, you need Mother Brain's telepathy. You don't. You didn't recreate a Mother Brain clone, did you?
It's artificial intelligence. We developed an AI program that would reproduce Mother Brain's thought processes. We called it MB.
But it was just a program. It wasn't the Mother herself.
MB evolved as it communicated with the Metroids. It appears as though it began to become self-aware, much like the original Mother Brain.
I was just gonna say,
It's really quite remarkable.
you just made Mother Brain again.
That's when it became
so
clear to me
stupid.
just why Madeline was so afraid of the space pirate's resurrection. It wasn't that her story had holes in it. Through the holes were glimpses of the danger that was right before her eyes. If everything she said was true, where are the Metroids and MB?
They're in an area called Sector 0. It's a unit that doesn't appear in any of our map data. It's a place like Turian, where we propagate and raise Metroids.
I began to see what the worst-case
Oh, it's
scenario
like
would look
Turian?
like.
That's funny.
The ultimate weapon, the Metroid, would be mass-produced, and as soon as an AI that could control them was developed, the plan to create a special forces unit modeled after the space pirates was replaced. But as the AI called MB spun out of control, the facility became a place much like the planet Zebes. If the situation were left alone, galactic society would be put in peril. Even the ringleaders of the operation wanted to avoid that, but they still wanted the Metroids. And that's why they decided to capture the Metroids contained in Sector 0 and delete the rest of the facility, including the space pirates, Ridley, and everyone who knew the secret. But before the ringleaders could act, Adam appeared. Adam might have known or suspected the truth about the facility from the beginning. Regardless, since the ringleaders were members of the Galactic Federation, they could no longer act recklessly. And so a deleter was installed as a member of Adam's team to destroy evidence and plan each subsequent move. But having me added on as a member must have disrupted the Galactic Federation's plans. Madeline, thanks for telling me all this. I've got to destroy the Metroids and MB in Sector 0. You have to remain hidden. Don't worry. The Galactic Federation CO who's here now will help you. You're safe.
Does that CO happen to be Commander Adam Malkovich?
What a...
The real leader of this operation is Commander Malkovich. I can't believe that he's here.
Wait, what?
Stay here until I return.
Wait, Adam was the leader of everything they were doing here? Crud, the moment I left? Seriously? Well, Samus isn't necessarily used to civilian situations.